Hey everybody, welcome to the Becky Beach Show. Today's guest is Amy Harrop of uh, Positively Printables Made Easy.
Hey everybody, thanks for having me. Excited to be here today.
Oh yeah. So tell us more about Positively Printables Made Easy. Like what made you decide to do this training?
Thanks. Well, Positivity Printables, I wanted to get this together for a couple of reasons. First of all, because I think it's a really great niche to be in because there's just a lot of demand and there's a lot of different types of products that you could put together that people are actively searching for. So that was exciting to me because it's just such a great niche. And I know, you've talked and shared about some of your personal stories around gratitude and appreciation, and looking forward to hearing that. And I've also been a big fan myself of law of attraction teachings for many years. And so I was excited to be able to put the spotlight on those types of things that help us move forward in a positive direction in our life, whether it's a gratitude journal or it's a vision board or it's something that's positive. I mean, I just think it's great um, as entrepreneurs for everybody that we can put out positive content out there in the world and help people heal, move forward, and just make things laugh, make the world a better place, basically.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Because there's a lot of printables that are like planners, like they help people plan, but these printables actually help people with their mood, and maybe they're going through depression. Because I know the pandemic has brought a lot of people into depression because they're getting sick, and some people are dying. It's just really terrible time.
Yeah, I think with the pandemic, there's been a real focus on having to have sort of tools that help us feel better because, there's certain things that are outside of our control, but we do have a lot of control over our reaction to things and how we feel. And so I think it's been, I guess you could sort of say a silver lining because it's really helped people be a bit more active. And that's again where, things like journals can really help because people are taking an active part in focusing on the types of things that make them feel better and the type of life that they want to live.
Oh yeah, yes. Like I'll share a little bit of my story because I did share it in the group, but I'll share it again here. Like I was like so depressed when my dad died. It was like 8 or 9 years ago. I was just in a deep place, and I was thinking, oh, I want to be with my dad, So I was like thinking of even harming myself. I was just really deeply depressed. So then, like I was on Etsy and I saw this gratitude journal, and they said that it was like to help you, boost your mood. And I go, I could use that. So it was only $3, so I decided to purchase it, and I printed it out and started using it every day, and it kind of showed me that I did have a lot going for me. I had like a house to live in. I had people that still cared about me, like my sister's family was still there, and so like I just overcame my depression, and plus I took medicine too, but that also helped my therapy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I really think a lot of our reality is subjective. So when we make an effort to focus on the things that we can appreciate or be grateful for in our life, we start seeing that more and more. It's kind of the whole thing. Like if you're on the freeway and you think, oh, I'm going to start looking for white cars, you'll start seeing them everywhere. So the more you look for those things that you want to see, the more they're going to be there, I think.
Oh yeah. As you mentioned that you really got into the law of attraction. Like what made you get into that?
I got into law of attraction almost 20 years ago. And I just really felt like I've always been sort of a seeker in my life. And I just felt that there was some things that I didn't really understand why things were happening certain ways. And I wanted more control over my life. And I realized that, that's sort of an inside job in a lot of ways. And I just got really into it. And my favorite practitioners of law of attraction are Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks. She does a lot of speaking and books and things like that. And she also used to, and I think she might start up again, but she's hold a lot of live seminars. And there's a lot of other teaching out there too, but that's been my personal favorite. And I just felt that it really helped a lot with explaining things that seem maybe unfair or not quite correct on the surface, and also just giving me more tools to empower myself to create a better life for myself as well.
Oh yeah, like we just have a comment like Naranjan just commented, "Hey Naranjan."
Hi, Naranjan.
Yeah, that's just awesome. Like, that's such a great mindset to have because a lot of people are in scarcity. I used to work from scarcity. I just, felt like, oh, I just don't have enough money. I don't have nothing. Like, all these bills piling up. I was in 150,000 in debt, and I just would toss and turn at night. I just couldn't get to sleep. And I started listening to like business podcasts, about abundance, and creating the law of attraction for yourself. And then finally, I was able to like snap out of it, and then I started, getting money from the universe. It was really weird. I started getting like checks in the mail, and I started getting like a raise at work, and I started getting more opportunity. It was like really great. It's all in your mind.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I do think there are, of course, some structural inequalities and issues out there. And sometimes when people talk about law of attraction, other people think, well, you're not really addressing that. But I definitely think that they coexist. And I think anyone who is focusing on those positive things, who is working on those mindset issues, and who is expecting to get more because they know they deserve more, they're going to start seeing that. And like you said, I think that's a perfect example that you had in your life. I mean, and I also think too, it's not even just so much the stuff. I mean, the stuff is nice, but it's also about general happiness and peace of
Hmm.
mind, and being excited about where life is going and waking up each day for the most part pretty excited and everything too.
Yeah, and especially if you make like printables to help people, like enjoy the law of attraction, because they could be like working from scarcity themselves, and your printable could change their life and reverse their thinking. So it's just so powerful, these printables that you teach how to make, and positively printables made easy. So I recommend everybody check out this awesome training because you can learn how to make like these amazing printables. There's also templates, right? I remember seeing those templates, right?
Yeah, very much. It's really, I like to call it an implementation product. And I've started putting these together, I think a year or two ago, because I felt that just having training, while good, I wanted to have something that helped really bridge the gap so people could go from learning to doing and being successful. So, what Positivity Printables includes a guide. It's a 78-page guide where you learn a lot about the niche and what people are looking for and how popular it is and the types of things that are selling and what successful sellers are already doing. And then it also comes with some over the shoulder training on how to make some different types of printables yourself in these niches. And then it also comes with done for you templates. And these are in PowerPoint and Canva. And it also comes with graphics. So you can use them with those templates or to create your own as well. So it really allows you to get a really good grounding in this niche and then actually take the templates and make some edits and modify them, make them your own, and then get them up for sale very quickly and easily.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Oh, look who came to visit.
Oh, hello there, you're such a sweetie.
Hello.
Oh.
Okay, we got like a comment. This is Sherry says the behavior center where my sister went, they had gratefulness sessions. So being grateful and being positive will change the mindset of a person. Like that's so true. Because if you just start like thinking about everything you have in your life that you're grateful for, then you'll see results. Because you'll get out of your mindset of, oh, I just don't have anything. Everybody hates me. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms. Like that song. And we got Mary Simpson saying, Mary Simpson here, best-selling author Debbie McComber has said that using a gratitude journal has made a huge positive difference in her life. You attract and pull into your life what you focus on and think about too. Yeah, so true. I think my
Very, very.
my dog's over here. Come here, you. And she wants
I
to be
know what I
held too. She saw the
do
cat. She's jealous.
is before I go to bed. Hey, I have a morning routine as well, but before I go to bed every day, I write down three things I appreciate about that day. And sometimes they're small, sometimes they're bigger, sometimes they're smaller, but I can almost always come up with at least three things. So it's helps me get set up for the day. And so um, I mean, one of the things too about these is not only are they, I think, positive and helpful, but that there's just a really big demand. And I think partially with the pandemic, just partially where everybody's at right now, is people just really want to move forward positively in their lives. And, they might not have control over what's happening in the country or the world, but they have control over making sure their thoughts and feelings are helping them as much as they can. And so I just, it's just there's a really strong demand right now for this type of content.
Oh yeah, it's just so true. Like people are just suffering right now, just literally suffering. Like they're losing their jobs. They're sick, or they had no people that have died. Like they've no people that have gotten sick. Like just like 2 weeks ago, my little baby son got sick of COVID. He was so sick he couldn't get out of bed, and I was so scared. I thought I don't know what was going to happen. I was just so scared, terrified, because this awful COVID right now is really creating a lot of trouble in people's lives. And like with these positive printables, like they can really help somebody. I know you're not just in this to make money. Like people out there selling printables, so you're not just in this to make money, but you actually want to help. And by selling positive printables, you're going to help somebody. It's important because you're not in this just to make money.
Yeah, and there's a lot of different things that people are drawn to. And what's good about this niche too is, some people want to write stuff down. Some people are more visual and they want to do more of a vision board technique. So you can, appeal and connect with people who want to do different types of things.
Oh yes, I just admit my dog needs to go out. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Okay, we got another comment. He's saying my 10-year-old son's by Cherry says my 10-year-old son prays before he sleeps at night and thanks 3 things to God for he appreciates that day. That's really awesome to do. Like it'd be neat to just go before you go to sleep every night. Just think of 3 things that you appreciate. Maybe write it down in a journal. That'll be real helpful. And then Cherry says, like, I can share this to him. Yo, great. You're going to share the video with him? Yeah, because it's so important, to count your blessings. You always hear that, count your blessings. Like, it really helps your mindset. Because if you just think, everybody's against me, like, I don't have nothing, like, I don't have enough, because you're always thinking that you don't have enough. And what you're doing is you're repelling money that way. Because money, your relationship with money is repelled because you're telling money, like, I don't have enough of you, I don't have enough of you. Like, you're not good enough, and you're just getting all stressed out, Like, and if you told your significant other that, like, maybe you're like a significant other or a spouse, that you're not good enough, you're never there for me, then, like, your relationship will be terrible. So it's same with money. You have to have a good relationship with money, and with these printables, you create more positivity in your mindset,
Yeah, I mean, I also think it helps with consistency because a lot of times, sometimes people will be like, oh, I'm going to be more positive. But it can take time. And a lot of times it helps to be consistent, doing these small things every day, writing in the journal every day, thinking of things to be appreciative every day. And it's gradual. And then before you know it, your life is improving. And I'm a fan of that too. I'm a fan of sort of the small, gradual
Mm-hmm.
types of thoughts and actions that we can do instead of doing a complete 180, because I think it just works a lot better with how we act as humans. And so again, the tangible printables that people can print out and have something concrete to anchor their thoughts and feelings to each day, I think can be very helpful.
Oh yeah, like so true. Because it's just so easy to print out, like, printables. They're just printables, and you just print them out. And amazingly, you have like something that you can write on and work on, like a workbook. Maybe you can make like a positivity mindset workbook. Like that would be a great product, and somebody can just print it out and start working on their mindset immediately. They don't have to wait for shipping, or even 2 days. Like you're even faster than Amazon that way, because Amazon wants like 2 days for shipping, but you're instantaneously given a product. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is. It's really great because I think it also speaks to people, they want to get started. If they're enthusiastic about something, when they get the printables, they can take them and, like you said, print them out and get started right away while they're in that mindset still, and they can extend that and ride
Hmm.
that feeling of being able to do that.
Oh yes, yes. So is there any questions for Amy before we head out? This has been a great call. Like we just had Cherry says scrapbooking, like maybe can even do like maybe a digital positive scrapbook. You could probably make that. That's what she says, that's an idea she has. Cool. Yeah. So have that sales been pretty good on this training so far?
Yeah, it's been doing very well. And if anybody who's thinking about getting this, I just if you're wanting to, just know that it's very complete. It's not just templates, it's not just training. You get training, you get over the shoulder videos that show you how to create these yourselves, and then you also get templates and you also get graphics. So it's very complete, and it's going to allow you to get started very quickly and easily. I mean, somebody could buy this today and have a product up and running by the end of the day today if they wanted to.
Okay, we got some comments here. Mary says, I just keep thanking God throughout the day for whatever comes along to be thankful for. I don't stop to write things down unless there is a specific reason to write something down. A journal can really help in doing that. Oh, definitely, yeah. Like journals, and you can make journals so easily. You just make some lines of paper. You could just make a table of lines in like PowerPoint, or just get some lines and just stick them together. And that makes a line piece of paper, and it's already done. You can just reuse it over and over and over. Then we got a question. Jane is asking, is it editable in Canva, and can it be used for KDP?
Yeah, the templates come in both editing in Canva and also PowerPoint. And the over the shoulder videos focus on creating in Canva just because they already have a lot of done for you templates that are relatively easy to modify. You can use them in KDP. I would suggest for anything you put up for sale, though, whether you put them in a book for KDP, and you'll want to probably put together more stuff, like Becky mentioned, a workbook or something if you're putting them in KDP. You'll want to make some edits, and that is, again, very easy to do in PowerPoint and Canva. You can edit the colors, you can change out some of the text, and it's not difficult. And also, I also include a lot of different graphics as well, so you can change out some of the graphics too.
Oh, very cool. I mean, Cherry says she already bought it and went through it. What did you think, Cherry? You have time to tell us? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you're getting lots of sales. Everybody's just enjoying this training. Because it can be kind of stressful and confusing. To make certain kinds of printables. But this niche of the mindset and the positivity and the self help. Self help is a huge $1,000,000, maybe $1 billion niche. So all these people are paying for therapy. They're like paying hundreds of dollars an hour for therapy but with the printables, it's just so inexpensive, And Cherry's saying it's very awesome, full of info. Great, glad you liked it.
Yeah, and also you can do a lot with these too. So in case if you don't want to sell individual printables, you can put them in a book on KDP. You can also use these as a lead magnet. I have very few restrictions on the actual templates once you've edited them. But you can make a lead magnet and give them away so you grow your list. I mean, there's just a lot of different things that you can do with these because they are, just really popular and people like them. So you can really get people's attention with them.
Oh, yes, and Heather's saying that she just purchased it and she's really excited to go through it. Oh, that's great, Heather. Yeah, like it's just such an amazing product. Like I went through it myself and I just found everything so valuable. And Jane says, I want it. I feel like this is what I've been waiting for. I blog about health and mental health, and I have struggled to make a product to complement my writing. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Jane, if you're blogging and you're not selling products, you're leaving money on the table. You need to get some products out there immediately and start selling. Maybe put them in an Etsy store, or just like some kind of, or even Sendal. You can put them in there, or Thrivecart, or make a Shopify store. There's several things you can sell, in. Like that's perfect, because she's in the mental health niche.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And Mary says, I bought it as well. I haven't gone very far into it yet, but Amy's products are always great. Yeah, they sure are. Like she makes awesome products. Worship.
Thank you very much. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and I love being able to evolve. Like I said, I evolved with this where I wasn't just happy with just giving people the training, which is good, but I have evolved over time as I really want people to be able to get their stuff up and running fast. And that's, again, why I wanted to include templates and graphics as well now with these types of products.
Oh, we just got a real nice comment in here. Cherry's saying Amy goes above and beyond with her products. So that is so true. I totally agree. Yes. Okay, well, fixing to head out, we don't want to take anyone's time up. Is there any last minute questions or anything, or any last minute comments before we end today's call? Let me see if there's anybody coming in. Well, if not, we can always, answer stuff later. And Amy's in the group, so you just tag her. And if you have any questions or concerns about the product, then hopefully she'll get back to you, And I'll also, you can also tag me too, and I'll be monitoring the group too to see if there's any last minute questions. And Mary says thanks. Okay. Well, I hope everyone has an excellent day. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody. Good to see you.
Okay, bye.